Hey guys, so I thought I would share my journey to the carnivore diet as a 16-year-old carnivore. My hair's got rosemary water and ignore it. So when I was 14, I got diagnosed with endometriosis, and by diagnosed, I mean my doctor told me I probably had it, that they didn't want me to do any kind of surgeries or anything to formally diagnose this, and that the only thing I could do to even make it slightly better was take birth control pills. Now, I had already done calorie deficits at this point and lost weight. My highest weight was 230, and I lost 12 pounds over 6 months or so doing a calorie deficit when I was 13 and 14. And it worked. I felt like crap. I was tired at the time. My migraines got worse. My periods got worse. I was eating foods that were very high in phytoestrogens, which would be like flax seeds, chia seeds. Any kind of synthetic food is actually really high in phytoestrogens, like bee pollen. The reason it makes your boobs grow is because it's really high in phytoestrogens, which is just plant estrogen. So don't eat that stuff. It's not good for you. It screws up your hormones. Anyways, got diagnosed with that. Doctor gave me birth control. I never took it. I was skeptical. Before I even went in there, I was like, I bet they're just going to tell me to take birth control. I didn't want to do that. So I started researching, and I came across a low toxic diet, which is like paleo, kind of paleo. Tried that for, let's say, 2 or 3 months. So this was like when I went to New Mexico in 2024. I went to New Mexico in 2024. That is about the time I started paleo-ish. I obviously cheated way more than I should have, and I didn't really notice a difference. So 3 months, hardly anything happened. I wasn't consistent. I was struggling mentally, physically. My chronic migraines, my IBS, my joints were inflamed, my body hurt. I was swollen everywhere. My eyes were hurting all the time. I was actually having to wear glasses because my eyes got strained so easily. I got sunburnt a lot. So yeah, life just sucked for me. And then in May 2024, my boyfriend sent me, or it might have been April or May 2024, I started seeing videos of Sylvia from Animal Based Taste talking about animal-based and carnivore diets, how it helped her PCOS. So my boyfriend sent me a video, and I started going down that rabbit hole, and I decided one day, after I'd eaten crackers and honey that morning, that I was going to start carnivore now. That's what I did. I went and ate meat, and I started carnivore, and I had coffee, and I had keto food, which I was a newbie carnivore. I wasn't perfect, but that's when everything changed. I completely stopped having period cramps for a while. Stopped having migraines. My body felt better. I had more energy. I did have diarrhea, but that's just carnivore for some of y'all. And all this stuff. And I felt better. And ever since then, I have not gotten off the train. I've cheated. I've gone off track for a couple days. I've done ketovore for a couple weeks at a time, just to experiment. I've done animal-based. Now, animal-based, I'm too much of a carb addict to stick to animal-based because carbs make me want more carbs. So, I can't do animal-based, not for the reason that it brings back symptoms, but because I'm a carb addict, okay? I'll be honest. I'm a carb addict. Give me carbs. I want to eat them. Not anymore. A year in, I don't have cravings for processed food or junk. The only thing I really crave is meat, dairy, seafood, eggs occasionally, and water and salt, which is awesome. So yeah, that transition was seamless. Now, along the way, have I been perfect? No, I've had cheat days. I've had keto treats. I've had things that probably had seed oils in them, just being ignorant, which is okay. But when I tell you, I went from somebody who was constantly trying to look to other people for validation and attention, somebody who was sick all the time, somebody who had no motivation to get out of bed, do anything, to somebody who didn't want to go ride horses every day because they didn't feel good, not because they didn't want to. And I completely turn around. I have more energy. I get 15,000 steps a day most of the time. I eat once or twice a day, sometimes 3 times if I'm starving. My hair's grown in thicker. My eyelashes are super thick and dark. My eyebrows are not as thin as they used to be. I don't have that PCOS mustache anymore. I stopped self-harming myself by adding more piercings to my body all the time. I don't even wear earrings anymore, but I've got like 4 or 5 piercings on each ear, and a lot of them have actually closed up. I wear a smart ring now to track my steps. But when I tell you I completely changed as a person doing carnivore, it was worth it. All the struggles of crying over cake that I couldn't eat or crying because I caved in, it was worth it because I am where I am today, and I'm so thankful that I'm able to share my journey with all these amazing, beautiful people. And even if I can get one person to change their life for the better, then I have completed my mission on this earth. And one of the things I talk a lot about, other than carnivore, is just having gratitude for life. And Jesus really put me on this earth for a purpose. So I don't want to cry right now, but I mean, I'm so proud of all you guys who watch me and encourage me every day to keep going. And I really just wanted to thank everybody in my family who have supported me, and all the other great carnivores who have helped me on this journey. And I really want to give a big shout out to Dr. Kiltz and his whole team, because they hooked me up with a carnivore coaching class that I can get my coaching certificate. And I just want to thank all of you guys so much to have me along. And you don't have to do carnivore if you don't want to, but I'm telling you, it changed my life, and it can change yours too. Okay, I love you guys.